Welcome back to M Hood Fishing. Yeah, you're right. Pack, Point Chenes. That's where I'm at. I'm by myself too. That's kind of true and kind of not true. Ray is out here, but had you looking at the sky. The wind is going to blow me. We might see some weather, might see some rain, a little bit breezier than I thought it would be. We will see Ray eventually. However, he is on another part of the water, other side of the launch. In fact, he's crabbing and doing other things. So we are not crabbing. We are looking for fish and fish alone, but we are looking for one particular and then some others. We are looking for flounder, but then others, because there are others out here. This is a well-known spot for flounder, this area. Also, we'll probably bang into some speckled trout, and it's a very well-known spot for redfish. So there you go. There's the top three. So right now I'm just kind of cruising around, but here, boom, in a second I will be fishing, and I mean a second. Berkeley gulp minnow. Yeah, you're right. That's the white one. Actually is the one for flounder. I got chartreuse as well. Years ago, when I started kayak fishing, every now and then, right, I would have this camera on my head. No longer will I do that. Instant headache when I put that camera up there, no matter how it's mounted, no matter the gear that is keeping it up there. Gotcha. I saw birds diving. I thought, why not? Whoa, damn it. That looked like a keeper trout too. I bet there's more. I'm getting takedowns left and right here. That is probably undersized for sure. There's definitely a lot of trout coming through this spot, but there's also a lot of water coming through it. A lot of current coming out of there. And the wind isn't helping. I'm quickly drifting off the spot. You might know the spot. I'm over here where this sign is. Maybe it's not always good, but I think a lot of times it is. Gotcha. This is actually my first time to fish pack from the kayak. That is definitely going to be an undersized trout again. I swear the first fish looked definitely over 13. It had a parasite, that one did. Lemon head. Gotcha. They're all about like that. The old keeper size. Nice. 2 pops, pause, and then boom, they take it down. But they're all coming up 11 and 12. That might actually be 10. It gotta be 13. We must be close to the pickle patch. Look at this right here. I don't want it. Yes. Ah, 12 and a half. Different spot. There's other yakkers over here. I left out from under the power pole because it was getting old there, but it's the same story over here.
I got like this little clamp thing if you need to stay like kind of anchored or in one position. So I know that clamp's horrible.
Yeah, I just bumped into you. Biggest problem today, this isn't my kayak, this is my friend Ray's kayak who I came with. He forgot the paddle. So there we go. That was another undersized one. Finally got into a position where I think I'm going to stay for a few minutes, close to where the birds are diving. I'm not going to collide with anyone else. But how long will I stay here? I'm just pinned up against the grass. Nice. Still a lot of trout here. It's a lot of fun, but that one got off. So far I have not got a keeper. There's a few people fishing here. A few more than when I first came into this spot. There was a father and son first here when I got here. Ooh. And they said they got some keepers, but mostly what they're catching is what I'm catching, undersized. This might be a keeper. Ah, got off right at the boat. I guess it's Freedom Day, right? So, but that doesn't mean let the fish go free, right? Does it? Maybe. Gotcha. Stay on. That might be a 13. Also, it might be just wishful thinking. It's close. Probably a 12. 12. two things are going on right now. Bird activity is cutting down, getting gone. They're filtering out, and so are the trout. That's the second thing that's going on. But I've already seen that happen here at this spot while I've been, like when I first came over here and was fumbling around, bumping into dude over there who has longer hair than me, by the way. So yeah, the birds were feeding and then they weren't, and the trout bite slowed down, and then the birds came back because the trout came back. Trout are chasing shrimp and stuff, so were the birds. I guess there's other things going on too. The third thing is the wind is picking up more, and the morning is ticking on. That boat of fishermen that was way over there is getting out of here. So I think it's time to sit down and reassess. See, my father-son duo over here, they're not giving up. But maybe we need to... Oh, I just saw a trout pop on the water. I just need to sit down and chill for a second, I think. Something's got to come out. Yeah, it just takes a chill sometimes. The current is still strong. That's not really changed that much. Here, the birds are back feeding. Yeah, sometimes you just need to stop pounding the hell out of the spot and either go find another one or let it recuperate. So I'm just sitting here chilling, looking at the phone, seeing what Ray's doing, watching these birds. They're not really leaving the area. They're just not feeding as heavily as they were, but they still are feeding. I mean, it was maybe 5-10 minutes they stopped feeding and they filtered out, and then all of a sudden, maybe this is a different bit of birds, right? They're back. It is now 9 o'clock, and so far I'd say I've had a pretty good trout bite out here, and it's really slowed down. It's starting to come to its end, or yeah. I mean, I could just sit out here all day and it'll come back a few more times. Not quite doing that. So yes, I'm headed back. Yes, like I said, this is my first time out here on the Yak. However, not my first time to fish out here. I already knew what to expect from spending other times out here fishing from the bank. Heavy current through here. It's usually pretty strong. It's very strong today. It's going to get stronger around a full moon. And the wind can make it worse. For me, this is just like riding a bike, you know, because I ride a bike. This is slow going, but it's not outrageous to me. However, I have known people in the past who just couldn't handle this. So if you want to come out here and fish from the Yak, beware of the current. If you've never been in the Yak and strong current, it could be a problem for some people if you just don't have experience with it. But once you get some experience and you know your limits, you know what you can do and what you can't do, if you're willing to admit that to yourself. Some people they won't admit it, and they get themselves, even though deep down they know that they're over their head, right? They still go, and you can get in trouble that way. Know thyself, right? So yeah, this is what it is, strong current, but the wind isn't pushing on me too hard. We'll get there. Hopefully we can get there, right? I say hopefully. You see these two nets, the green one and then the dark one right here? Through the truck, where the trucks are, and then over there. This is a bottleneck. I fished from the bank there a lot, and I know sometimes there's just too much current to fish. So I'm not in the strongest current yet. I'm about to be. And the way that I yak against current is I try to stay just outside of the main seams, right? It's against me, but I'm not in the worst part, and I'm about to have to deal with bad stuff. You see where it's kind of rippling, where it's a little torrent right in front of me coming up. I'm gonna have to go through some of that because I need to get around some stuff. Here we are. It's not too bad, but I want to cut the yak to where I am rolling over the waves and not getting hit by them from on my broadside. It's like standing still all of a sudden. Oh, I got a dolphin right next to me. Is he gonna come back up? He's headed in the same direction as me. Oh, I got two of them out there. Oh, we see the, yeah, they're right behind us. Well, this is a bit of a first. We don't have Ray anywhere in this video because when we started, he was nowhere near us, and now we're at the launch and he's nowhere near us. He's way behind us, actually. However, we do have a link down in the description for his channel, Rig PFA. Go check it out. Yeah, you're right. Hey, it was a nice day, nice 4th of July morning, fishing for trout and not getting a keeper. I don't know what I got, 45, 50 trout, something like that, all undersized. Lots of fun, ready to call it. Yeah, you're right. Thanks for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, being a member of the channel, and I will see you next time.